Good morning to all. This is our second lab session, and in this lab session, we are going to talk about role plays. This session would be very interacting, very interesting in a way. Let's start with that. I'm going to show you the presentation. We'll walk you through the presentation, and I'll discuss about it so that you can get the idea. Fine. So I guess everybody can see that. Uh, Today we'll talk about role play as an activity in the lab session. This is what I have thought of and planned for your lab today. First 10 minutes for brainstorming and opening remarks, 15 minutes for tips for the role plays, 10 minutes for subgroup formation, 10 minutes for preparations for all the groups, 40 minutes for execution. That means 5 minutes will be given to all the groups. Fine. And then 15 minutes, that would be feedback time. That means all the groups, they will go for 1 or 2 minutes of feedback. 10 minutes feedback from my side, 5 minutes for attendance, and 5 minutes for closing remarks, right? So this would be the flow of today's lab session. Fine. Okay. So shall we start? Right. As I told you that I need to have participation from your side. So you need to say yes in the chat box so that I can go ahead. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Fine. So for opening remarks, Mihir would be the person, whether the student will go for the opening remarks. Fine. Mihir, are you there? Mihir, if you can unmute your mic and speak something so that I can find that whether you are there or not. Mihir, is Mihir present today? Are you there, Mihir? Fine. So on behalf of Mihir, I'll do that. So today we'll talk about role play, and in this role play, there will be activities like the entire lab group will be divided in subgroups. Every member would be given a task in a form of subject or a topic that the group internally will have to uh, discuss, decide, and then execute. Based on that, there will be constructive feedback. How to give feedback, I'll discuss about it. And based on that, every group member or one member from the group will share the feedback. Fine. After that, I'll be sharing the feedback, and we'll have closing remarks and attendance. That would be the flow of today's session. Closing remarks will be given by Hanil. So Hanil, get ready with that. So you need to note down things, and whatever things we have done in today's lab session, that you will have to summarize and speak. Hanil, are you there? Fine. So are you comfortable to share your closing remarks, right? Great. Okay. So we'll go ahead with that. Okay. Now, what is role play? Fine. See, role play is something that everybody knows, right? It's not a new word that requires introduction, right? It's a kind of a speaking activity, right? A kind of act out a given scenario or an imaginary situation. It can involve two or more people. That means there can be one person only, that we call monologue, right? Even you must have seen that in the drama, you find that one character speaks out loudly, but that audience can understand, but the other people on the stage, they can't listen to. That means the people, they like to show that they are thinking aloud, right? This is called soliloquy, right? The word has come from the root word loq, lock. Lock means the person to talk. That means the person who is very talkative in a way. It is also called loquacious, right? If you refer the dictionary, you will come to know. Okay. Then this role plays helps to spark brainstorming sessions. That means it happens that you are given a situation, so you meet with your classmates and you meet with your colleagues when you are at workplace, right? And you discuss, devise, diagnose, and you reach to a certain conclusion. So it helps in brainstorming in a way. It improves communication, no doubt about it, right? It's a very beautiful way to improve your communication. Then lastly, it helps to see problems or situations from different perspectives. So here, to think out of a box, critical thinking, that is very important thing to understand with. Here, I would like to share one incident or one beautiful presentation that I came across from SlideShare some years back. It has been designed from one book. That book is was based on what we call psychology, social psychology. The name of the book was The Games That We Play. The Games That We Play. And the presentation title was I am happy, you are happy. I'm happy, you are happy. Or I am okay, you are okay. See, I'm going to talk about very essential things to improve, establish, and enhance your interpersonal communication skills. And I can bet that exactly after this lab, or maybe during this lab when you communicate with your friends, right, in a subgroup, these things will help you like anything, right? Now, thing is that when we negotiate with somebody, there are different scenarios. For example, in negotiation, party A wins or gets benefit, party B loses. Some negotiations, party A loses and party B wins. In certain negotiations, both the parties win. It is called win-win situation. This phrase has come from that win-win situation. That means both the parties are at benefit at certain level. Then there are situations where we call it deadlock. That means there is no possibility of interaction or communication. Fine. Now, thing is that how to win and influence people, right? When we talk about book review, we had discussed about one book by Dale Carnegie, right? So here we need to understand that how we can improve our interpersonal communication, right? Over there, this book, this presentation can help you. I am okay, you are okay, right? This is a presentation based on 3 different roles that we play in our day-to-day life, irrespective of social tags, right? These are psychological things. These are what we call virtual roles, right? For example, there are 3 roles to play. One is parent, second is friend, and third is child, right? You may say this, sir, I'm not married even, how can I play the role of a parent, right? But I'm going to talk about it only. This is virtual role that we play, right? That talks about the nature that we have, right? So let's talk about it. For example, in parent we have two roles. One is of mother, second is of father, right? Mother is mother symbolizes for tenderness, love, and father symbolizes for strictness, firmness, right? Friend is a person who advises you, who suggests you, who is there. Friend comes before a father comes, right, at certain age, right? So whatever you cannot share with your father, you can share with your friend, right? And generally we find that when we have best friends, sometimes we find a father in that friend, that fatherly feeling that, okay, that is the person I can share everything, right? I can feel like protected, right? That's the role of a father. When your father is the best friend, you can feel like, okay, whatever I want to share, I can share with him, being the best friend, right? So this is what we call friend and father. Third is child. What is the nature of child? Child talks about, demanding, telling, so child has, it has not it is not that kind of mental, what we call it, uh, seriousness or maturity. But if you say that, okay, if you do this, I'll gift you a chocolate. So that is what, how you deal with a child, right? So here, how you deal with a parent, how you deal with a friend, how you deal with a child. These are the three roles. Now we need to cascade when we interact with somebody, right? For example, sometimes, you suggest to your friend, yeah, this is important years of your life, your career, your academic life, so try to focus on studies. So this is what concern that speaks as a friend, right? So that concern talks as a parent, right? A friend says that, see, if you want to live a happy life, right, the way we can see other people, right, we need to work, right? So here a friend, advises. Sometimes, your parent says that if you score, good marks, in your exam, I'll gift you a bike. Anyway, he or she is going to gift you a bike, right? But thing is that that's the demand, like a chocolate. So we need to find out how we cascade. Every time we cannot be a friend, every time we cannot be a parent, every time we cannot be father or mother or a child, but we need to cascade these roles. We need to shift and switch these roles. So this switching of roles, right, that helps you to find out, right, filtering out, and overcoming the obstacles and that comes in the interpersonal communication, right? Okay, so in role plays, it will happen that sometimes you will become a child, sometimes you will become a friend, sometimes you will become a father or a mother in a form of a parent, right? So is it clear, everybody, till now? Are we going in the right track or what? Can I get any feedback? Yeah, up to now, is it clear? I am okay, you are okay, and all these things. Okay. So there's something has happened to your typing speed, I guess. So I'm not. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Fine. It's a net connectivity. Otherwise, you people are faster. Right. Okay. We cannot say lightning speed because otherwise, nowadays people are afraid of lightning because you can find everywhere. Right. Okay. So let's move on to the next phase. Step for role play. Right. We need to identify the situation. I have identified situations for you. So I'm going to give you situations, and I'm going to help you to form a team, right? You know me that, and I always surprises you people, for teams, right? So I have designed and I have selected teams, right, group wise. I'm going to share that with you people, right? Add the details. What I'll give you, that would be a situation. You need to add dialogues to that. Then I'll be telling you broadly that these are the types of roles that we need to have, but who will play which role, that internally that your group has to decide. Then act the scenario, then you need to execute it, and then we'll discussion, right? We'll have discussion on what we talk about or what you have executed. These are the steps for the role play, right? Okay, so is everybody clear with the rules and the steps? Fine. I'll be giving you the situation, then we'll form groups that I have already formed for you, right? Because I don't want to give you trouble, right? So I have done my job, and I'll share those groups names, enrollment number, and along with that I'll be sharing the group, right? So you can internally communicate, right, for 10 minutes. How you do that? That's a big question. You can have a con call, a very common tagline nowadays. You can have a conference call. You can have a group WhatsApp, right? Or whatever you feel that you can chat in the chat box. I don't mind it, right? But 10 minutes will be given to you. Within 10 minutes, you need to finalize everything, and then there will be time for presentation. Here, will not go for a simple, direct sequence. For example, group number one, group number two, group number three. No, will be going, and randomly. For example, group number seven will be picked up first. And group number seven will have to present it. Now, when you present it, what will happen that your video and audio should be on, right, at the time of execution. For example, there are 4 members in a group. There will be 4 videos, 4 audios, and fifth will be mine. Fine. So we'll have discussion on it, and we'll perform. By the time by the remaining time, the others group members, other students will note down the points, and at the time of feedback they will be asked to share the feedback. This would be the scenario, this would be the flow, this would be the way we will carry on our lab session for specifically for role play. Fine. So what will happen that when you are there in a group, you can decide that in a group, right, one person will be asked to speak, to share the feedback. So anyone can share the feedback. You can collaborate your feedbacks and give it to one student. That student can speak, or what you can do is you yourself, individually can also contribute, right? So these are the different ways we can go for it. Okay. Right. So let's go ahead. Right. This is the situation. This is the feedback. I would like to, uh, you know, uh, just have a look at for 2 minutes that what kind of feedback is expected from you. Okay. So I guess it is clear with you people then how to share a feedback. Fine. Okay. So you can say how the role was played, You can talk about individual participants. You can talk about the grammar skills, English skills, right? You can talk about their execution, right? Uh, our main focus would be English, right, as a communication language. So make sure that your feedback, is focused somewhere on that. Okay. Uh, can we go ahead now from here? Is it okay with everybody till now? So I can go ahead with a role assigning, right? Thank you. Fine. I feel like I'm with the students, right? Okay. So this would be the structure. Fine. You can. I request everybody to have a screenshot of this, because while you will be preparing for your role play, right, this would not be there before your eyes. This is what a common structure that I wish you people to have. Begin with the greetings, that good morning or good afternoon, whatever you wish to share in terms of greeting. You can talk about it. You can decide the roles, that you introduce your roles. That we are four members. I am playing as a this role. This is my friend. That person is speaking, will be playing this role. So you introduce yourself as well as your teammates, right? Then prepare a set of questions and answers relevant to the scenario. You can for interaction, right, for discussion, you can prepare a list of questions or list of sentences that we call it a kind of dialogues, right? You prepare a dialogue in a way, and then you frame it in a proper way, and then you execute it, right? This would be the structure that you need to form, right? So in this way, you start with the greetings, you introduce yourself with your friends and your friends, right? And then you deliver the dialogues, right? This would be the scenario. Okay, I like to show you one 5-minute small clip which can help you that this is what is expected, right? This would be the lowest one, right? That at nursery or second grade or third grade level, I'll be expecting a little bit more from you people. But this video, 5 minutes video, will definitely help you to clear your ideas that what is expected from you people, right? Okay, so I'll play it on for you people. Fine. So more or less, you got an idea that what exactly we need to do, right? Mm, we have certain limitations online, so this would be the first time we'll be executing online role plays. So let's experience this for the first time. Fine. So shall we go for it? Is there anybody who has a question for how to participate or how to execute? Till now, if you have a question, you can post it. Else, we can go ahead. This is something we are going to do for the first time. So I want to make sure that everybody is on the same page, and we all are clear with the same thing. If you have a question, you can write the question or speak, or you write yes. So I go ahead with the next phase of our presentation. Everybody will have to say yes because I want everybody to be busy, right? You be attentive. Great. Okay. Because everybody has said yes. There are people who have said yes twice, so they are super clear with the things. Great. Okay. So we go ahead. Uh, Scenario, right? Okay. So there are four students required for this. Scenario number one is one student will act as a Marwadi University student. The second student will act as an international student of the same university. The rest two students will act as the international students' parents who have just walked into the dorm room to introduce themselves to the Marwadi student. The parents are fizzing over their son because this is his first time leaving home. They are also surprised that the Marwadi students can speak English language so well. They're very happy that their son has this chance to continue practicing the language. Fine. So minimum one girl student is required so that the student can perform as a mother. Fine. So this situation's roles would be limited to this particular scenario only, right? So we need to go with this. Fine. Okay. Now, likewise, I have 8 groups, right? So what shall I do is I will share the screen of Excel file so that you can get to know about it, that how this group will be formed. I wish that everybody should have a pen and paper. Fine. You note down your group number and the people are there in your group, right? There will be groups of 2 students, 3 students, and 4 students, right? So is everybody ready with pen and paper? Should I share the Excel file? Excellent, excellent. Okay, so look at this. This is group 1, enrollment number 40, 11, 1, and 22. So this would be the first group. Derya, Depen, Dirga, Disha. Fine. Okay. So here, what shall we do is we'll change little bit that Depen is the only one over there. So there can be son, girl student, right? Mother, friend. You decide on it on, right? Okay. Then second group is enrollment number 32 and 21, Harjit Singh and Hanil. Group number 3 is of 2 students. Enrollment number 37 and 13, Jai and Keyur Desai would be in group 3, whereas Keyur Dhokia, enrollment number 15, Kushal and Kishan along with Meet would be there in group number 4. Okay, then Mihir and Meloni will be there, enrollment number 42 and 23 in the group number 6. Group number, yeah, group number 6 has 4 students. So Mihir, Meloni, Mitul and Nishtha. For group number 7, Niyati, Nupur and Parthi. These 3 students would be there in group number 7. And last group would be of 4 students. That in that group you will find the members enrollment number 14, 4, 28, 33, Sanjana, Shilpi, Suhasini and Yashpal. You can have a click on it or screen capture, whatever you want to do it. I'll give you 1 minute. I guess everybody is ready now. Can we go ahead? Have you noted down all the names and group? Is there anybody who is not comfortable or like to change, or somebody is absent today? We can change a little bit if you wish.
Sir,
Yep.
Mihir Kataria is not present in our group.
Okay. So what shall we do? How many students are not there?
Mihir is not there. One second.
Okay.
I guess Mitul is also not there.
Mihir and Mitul.
Yes.
Okay. So we need to find out. We can remove one group, and those two students can be adjusted somewhere, right?
Yes.
We can do in that way. Okay. Fine. So let me do some calculation. Give me a minute. I'll do something.
Sir,
Sir,
Yep.
it is
sir,
also
we
not
don't
there.
have DeepL.
Okay.
And sir,
No
Meet
problem.
Amrutia.
Meet Amrutia is also not there.
Yes.
Okay. Fine. No problem. It was bound to happen because we cannot expect everybody is present every day, right? Okay. Not an issue. I was doing some work for you people so that it can be easier for you. Okay, let's get back to our business. Hmm. Okay, now I
Sir,
guess that, yep,
sir,
yes,
even in our group we are only two.
okay.
We don't have Mitul and Mihir both.
Mitul and Mihir both are not there, right? Your group
Yeah.
number?
6.
Group number 6. Okay. Group number 6 has 4 students, right?
Yeah.
And 2 are not there. Okay. Is there anybody
Yes.
where they have any student absent?
Yes, sir, Meet
Yes,
Amrutia.
me
Meetam,
also.
which is your group?
4.
Group number 4. Disha, okay. Kishan, you tell me how many students you need?
3 students.
There are 3 students and 1 student is remaining. 1 student is not there, right?
Yes.
Okay. So group number 6, 1 student will go to group number 4. Fine.
But sir, we already have 2 students.
Yeah, you have 2 students, no? So 1 student will go there.
Yes.
1 student will be merged there, right? Because they have 2
Okay.
students, right? And Miloni, another
Okay.
student will adjust with Disha. Disha, I guess you
Okay.
require 1 student only.
Yes, yes, I'll go in that group.
Okay, Miloni will go to Disha's group, and who is remaining in group number 6?
Me, sir.
Yeah, Nishta. Nishta will go to Kishan's group, right? Group number 4.
Okay,
Done.
sir.
Okay, so we'll not go for group number 6. right? Okay. So now I guess everybody has the total number of students which is required to form a group and a role play. So can we go ahead now? Okay, great. Okay, so group number one, this is the scenario I've explained. So group number one can start working on it. Fine. For group number one, there will be these students. Fine, that you know already. You start working on your own after 10 minutes, right? After completing all this, I'll ask you. So most probably we'll be starting our execution by 12:05 or 12:10, right? Most probably. Fine. Okay. Group number two requires two students. One student will act as the Mawadi University student. The other student will act as a new international student of the same university, moving into his hostel room. The two students begin with the usual introductions, including finding out each other's names, giving a quick tour of the room and nearby amenities like gym and all, and asking questions about each other's university courses. For example, one has come from science background, the other one has come from engineering background or physiotherapy, maybe management, right? So you decide in that way. Group number two, Harshjit and Hanil. I guess you people are comfortable with this, right? You can unmute your mic if you have a question. Otherwise, I'll go ahead. Okay. Group number three, studying abroad. Student A is the Marwadi student. Student B is the student A's professor, right? So there is a teacher and student interaction. Student A goes to talk to the professor, right, about opportunities for studying abroad and ask for help regarding exchange programs, scholarships, cost calculations, grades, work study information, etc., etc. Right? You can talk about IELTS, TOEFL. You can talk about what are the number of hours what students can get to work along with the study and all those things. You can talk about when would be the next academic year starting over there in this pandemic situation. What about the session online? Is it safe or not? What about insurance and all? Right. Group number three, you can go ahead. Right. Jay and Kayur, you can talk like this. Okay. Is it clear, Jay and Kayur? If you have a question, you can unmute your mic and ask. Otherwise, I'll go ahead. Okay, no question. Group number four we have discarded because these two students have group number four. Yeah, we have four students over here. Group number six we have discarded, right? So student A is the Marwadi student. Student B is the international student. Student A asks for him or her advice about what's like to be a student in her country, including finding an apartment, looking for a part-time job, public transport. So group 3 and 4 are similar somewhere. This is more focused on job opportunities and living standards, where group number 3 will talk about more focusing on academic sides, right? Kayur and Kushal, they'll be talking about this. Group number 5 require 4 students. Student A is the Marwadi student, student B is the international student. The other 2 students will act as international students from the same country as student B. After introductions are made, the 4 students begin to discuss the different eating habits between Western culture and their own, including when people usually eat, what types of food, the fast food culture, and so on. So the typical our food habits, right, which has been clubbed with festivals. We have different food with associated with different festivals, rather seasons, right? In the West, they have different cultures, so you can talk about those things. Specifically, you can focus on food, fast food culture, and you can also add the flavor of pandemic, right? In this situation, when everybody is rushing towards increasing immunity, then how fast food can play a role in that, positively, negatively, adversely, whatever you wish to discuss, you can discuss about it. Kishan and Meet, right? These two students will do that. Group number 6 we have discarded, so we'll not go for it, because Mithul and Mihir, they are not present today. That's why Miloni and Nishta has shifted to the different groups. So I'm not editing the names because it will take another time, right? But you can accordingly you can work out. Group number 7, it's about dinner. Group 7 and 8 is about dinner. So student A is the Marwari student, student B is the international student, student C is the waitress in the restaurant where the students have come to have dinner. The scene begins here with the waitress, right? Here, waitress will shift to manager because there will be a question of dignity, right? So, group number 7, when you have 3 students, make sure that there is no waitress, there's a manager, restaurant manager, hotel manager, or owner of the hotel. You change it in that way. Fine? Okay, group 7. Fine. Niyati, Nupur, Parthiv. Is it clear? Instead of waitress, we'll consider as a hotel manager or hotel owner. Can anybody say yes? So I go ahead. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, clear. Uh, Group number 8, right? One is Marwari student, one is international students from the same country. They'll act like that. After introductions are made, the 4 students begin to discuss about different eating habits between Western culture, right? So this is a repetition of one role play, so that we can have a certain amount of duplication of dialogues and all. But I wish that with the group that comes first randomly, right, we'll make sure that they may add more flavors runtime. Fine, if they wish to. Fine. Okay. So these are the 4 students: Sanjana, Shilpi, Suhashini, and Yashpalsi, right? Okay. Now you must have understood that how I would, divide in groups. These groups are divided on the basis of your names, right? I just applied the sorting filter and it's been done. We'll be applying every time something new, right? Okay. So let's go for it. It's time for preparation. It's 12 o'clock, 12:10. I'll start calling people for the execution. So 10 minutes, you start working it on. If you have a question or query, you ask me, fine. And if you don't have a question or query, you start working with your friends, right? Whatever medium, or whatever way you are comfortable with, you start interacting with your friends. I don't mind if you use a checkbox of this Google Play Meet, right? Google Meet. I don't mind it. So 10 minutes for you people to prepare. And your time starts now.
Sir,
Yep.
sir, we are 4 members in group 4, but task is for only 2 members.
Group 4.
Yes, sir.
There are 4 members in a group.
Yes, sir.
No, there are 2 members only. Keyur and Kushal.
Okay, sir.
Require 2 students, no?
Yes, sir. Okay.
Okay. Miloni and Nishta, you were supposed to switch to anywhere, I guess.
Sir, I went to group 4, but I thought that there were 4 students, but there are only 2. You
Right.
told me to go in group 4.
Okay. So, is there any group who, because there are 2 students, right? Okay. I guess in group 6, Miloni and Nishta, 2 students from your group are missing, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, what shall we do is it requires 2 students only at the bus stop. Group
Okay.
number 6. Look at this. Look at the screen. Marvel student B is another international student. They met at the dinner. Notices B has a cold due to the recent bad weather and to begin to compare the weather of each other's country. Fine.
Okay.
So
Yes.
yeah, you stick to group number 6 then. It's okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Done. Done now. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Sir,
Great. Okay. Yep.
in group 5, Meet Amrutya is absent.
Group number 5, Meet Amrutya is absent, right? So you're only one.
Yes, sir.
Group number 1. Okay. So only Kishan is present today. Okay. Fine. Kishan, you do one thing. You will take care of the feedback part. Fine.
Yes.
So you are the coordinator for this entire thing. Randomly, you will pick up group, right? And you will ask. So according to your instructions, all the members, right, will come and perform. Fine.
Okay.
You become the moderator for the group for this role plays. So we discard group number 5 and we appoint Kishan as a this role plays moderator, and Kishan would be doing this activity. So at 12:10, Kishan will start asking randomly groups to execute. Right, Kishan?
Yes, sir.
Will it be fine?
Yes.
Okay, and you will be also required to share your closing remarks with other students, right?
Okay.
Done, done. Okay. So start helping your friends in the respective groups and start planning.
Okay.
Okay. Hello. Inform your teammates to join again. You want to start? Kishan, you take a charge. Kishan, are you there? Ask your friends to join fast. Yeah, Kishan, you can take the charge.
Okay, sir.
Group 1 ready? Is group 1 ready? Kishan, you ask everybody to join fast. We want to start this. Otherwise, we won't be
Yes,
able to
sir.
complete in time. Kishan, you start. You call for the randomly numbers, and whichever group is ready, ask them to unmute and open the videos and start performing. Every group will be given 2 to 3 minutes, not more than that. Within that, they need to complete it.
Okay, sir. I would like to invite group number 2. Group number 2.
Group number 2, Harjit and Hanil. Uh, we uh, we don't have much time, dear. Otherwise, we won't be able to complete by 1. Okay, group 3 is Kishan. Is group 3 ready?
Sir, I don't know.
Ask. You are the moderator, dear.
Yes, sir. Group 3. Sir, they are not ready.
Jay and Keyur.
Yes, sir.
Oh, then how shall we do? Any group ready with that preparation? Any group which is ready can start. We'll get 5 more marks. The group that performs first will get 5 more marks in their final submission. Each member will get 5 plus. So it's a great opportunity to score full marks. In the comment box, write which group will come first. Group 1. Oh, great. So group 1, ready? Fine. So Kishan, you mute your mic. Group 1 people, unmute your mic and video and start performing. You will get 3 minutes, 12.
Hi, good morning all. Hope you all are safe. Let's start our group. We are from group 1. There are 4 students in our group. We have Disha Gadia as international student from Syria as Aman. We have Miloni as Marwarian student, and I am Dhairya as Aman's mother, and Dirga is her father.
What's up? What are you doing all day?
Fine. What shall we do is the people whose turn comes, only then they will unmute. It would be a little bit difficult for us to do the exercise of muting, unmuting. But in that way, what will happen? Then we'll have more clarity, right? Okay, great. Start.
Hi, bro. Good morning. It seems like you need some help. How can I help you?
Hi, bro. I am Aman from Syria. Can you give me some guidelines in education and placements in this Marwadi college? I want to further study BE in computer engineering.
Yeah, sure. I'm currently pursuing my computer engineering in second year. Throughout these 2 years, what I have seen is we have some of the best faculties all over Rajkot, and it's so good that you are coming all the way from Syria to study here, and I'll definitely help you whenever you need my help.
Okay, thank you for giving me information.
Yeah.
Will you be my friend?
Hi.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Hi, beta.
Hi.
Can you? What's the atmosphere of this hostel and all campus? How's
Um,
the atmosphere?
yeah, it's pretty good over here, and it's quite strict. So students don't go out or don't go over the bad habits. Excuse me, sir. We have some very irritating noise.
The people, I guess, the remaining people can switch off, mute mics, so that there won't be any voice or noise.
Yeah.
Out of you 4, only those who are interacting or conversing, only those two students can unmute mics, right? I'll also mute my mic.
Yeah. So the atmosphere is pretty good over here, and the hostel is also good. They get all the facilities right here, so you don't need to take tension of your child.
Okay, beta. Thank you.
And what about the canteen facilities?
The canteen is also good. Like the student need not to go out of the campus for eating purpose or anything. It's good here.
Okay, thank you.
Welcome. Like Aman, you can contact me anytime whenever you need me.
Okay, in which floor are you living?
I'm not. I'm basically from Rajkot. I'm not staying here, so you can contact me anytime.
Okay, sure. Later on, give me your number and I will contact you for further guide.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, that's it. We have done this much.
Okay, thank you, Melanie. Kishan, next group.
Sir.
Yes, sir. Next is group 2.
Group 2, ready now? Oh, great, we are ready. So over to group number 2.
Hello everyone, this is number 2. I am a strategist from Stanford University. My partner is Harvard University. So,
Hey Hers, welcome to Marwadi.
hi man, thanks. What's your name, buddy?
So, what's the first impression of our college to you?
Good. What's your name?
Yeah, where are you from actually?
I am from Stanford, California.
Oh, so you are here to pursue MBA.
Yeah.
Okay, now tell me something about university.
It's good. I'm here to pursue my master's in this university.
Okay.
Tell me something about this university.
Yes, the Marward University, the long 33 acres campus where you can study.
There is communicate, improvements of skills, you can dance, you can learn, everything is there. And yes, there are 300 plus faculties and most of them are PhD holders. So you have
Okay.
great chance to study here.
I'm glad to hear. To be here.
So you are here for the hostel inquiry, right?
Yes.
So there are main 3 buildings of hostel. All the buildings have high quality rooms with high amenities, 2 different mess.
What's the main
You will
attraction?
surely enjoy. The main attraction,
Yes.
the main attraction of Maravadi, that Lalaji, the canteen part.
Hanil,
Okay.
whatever is
Yes, sir.
shareable in the class, right?
Okay. So,
Pursuing now. Your course.
yes, what?
Which course are you pursuing now?
I am
Which
in computer
department?
engineering, B second year.
Okay, that's great.
So
Let's
let's
have
have wonderful
another.
2 years in this
Yeah, sure.
campus with you.
Okay, thanks.
Sir, that's it.
Thank you.
Great going. I'm very happy. Good, good. Right.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, Kishan, next.
Yes, sir. I would like to invite group 3.
Yeah, not in a sequence, dear. You randomize it. Group number 7.
Okay.
Group number 7 comes first now. Okay. Next is group number 7. Introduce your name, yourself, your teammates. What is the topic, and then you start. This would be the flow. Done. Okay. Group 7.
Good good morning. Sorry, good afternoon, everyone. Today we are here to present a small role play. We have Parthiv as the manager of hotel, Mr. Roy, named Mr. Roy. We have Nupur, a Marwadi student named Avni, and I am an international student named Suzy. Okay.
Hello everyone. Today I am starting to present my role play. So, good night, dears. You are highly welcome to our hotel. Please take a seat. Here is your table. How are you?
Yes. Yeah, we are fine.
Yeah, we are fine. Can
Yeah,
you
thank
please
you.
show us menu?
Yes, dears. Hello.
Yes, can you please show
Yes.
us menu?
Yes, our hotel serves honestly veg and non-veg foods and some other items. Perfect. Here is the menu, and it also includes some special items for you guys in starter. So please choose your favorites and give me opportunity to serve my best.
Yes, Avni,
Yeah.
what do you
Will you
say?
have? Let's try something different. Excuse me, sir. Will you have any special menu for my friend, which was coming from the international?
Yes, I told before that I have also some special items for non-veg and also in vegetables item. So you can choose in menu. Yes.
Can you
Okay. What do
yeah,
you think, Susie?
okay, can we
Let's.
try tacos?
Yes,
Mm,
sure.
yeah. Let's try
Okay,
it.
so please, we are ordering tacos and two orange juices for both of us.
Mm,
Yes.
good. Good choice,
Anything else?
Susie. Nothing. Nothing. It's done.
Okay, so please, can you just bring this much?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, sir, we are. So the food was really nice.
Thank you.
Delicious. Nice
So
serving.
we enjoyed it, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We'll come next time. Definitely. With our more friends.
Yeah, sure.
So we are done here. Hello, Deepak sir. We are done here.
Yeah, great. Right. Okay. Now I ask Kishan. Kishan, you can do your job. Find
Yes,
out
sir.
somebody. Yeah. Okay. Group 1, 2, and 7 they have done with. So group number 3, 4, 6, 8 are remaining.
Okay, sir. Next is group 4.
Okay. Group 4 will come.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, I am K. Dokia and my friend is Kusal Banderian. Topic is one international student and one is Marwadi student. International student is finding hostel and jobs. Started. Hi, I am K. Dokia. I am studying in Marwadi University.
I am Kusal Bandari. I am studying in University of London.
You like my country?
Yes, it is a beautiful, peaceful, and diverse city country.
You need a place to live.
Yes, I can finding a hostel.
There is a hostel next to my house. You will be admit.
Yes, I I am finding a part-time job in other time.
Yeah, I will help you.
How I can adjust for a transport?
Everything will be everything will be done.
Okay, thank you.
Complete, sir.
Fine. Okay. Great. Next question. Ask
Okay,
next
sir.
group.
Next is group 3.
Uh, I am professor at Harvard University. My name is Shai, and my name is Kair. We are here. Topic. Our topic is foreign exchange program and related things.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Sir, I am studying in Marwad in B Computer Engineering. I want to take admission in foreign. So, which university is good?
There are a lot of universities in Canada. You can try. In Canada, in Toronto City, you will find University of Toronto, York University, Humboldt College. There are a lot of university and colleges there.
Sir, which exam I have pass?
You have to give IELTS, and there for that you need to learn English very much well.
Sir, what about scholarship and fees?
There are a lot of scholarship. It is different in every university. Our government is also giving scholarship and schemes and all. And the fee structure might be like it's 16 to 17 lakhs per year, and at that pace, it's about which university you choose or which hostel you choose, or it depend on that.
Okay. What do you have to say about placement?
Placement, that depends upon you, how you study and all.
Yes,
Every
yes.
university can help you, but you have to do on your own.
And what are the job opportunity in this field?
During your study also you have to do jobs so you can earn and sideways and type of, and after your degree is completed you can get job over there also, and you can come over to back to India, and the degree of Canada is much higher than ours, so you can get a good job over here also.
Yes, thank you, sir, for this great information.
You're welcome. So we are over here. Kishan, we are over.
Okay, good. Kishan, yeah, next group, Kishan.
Next is group 8. Group 8.
Group number 8, where are you?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
okay, start please.
One minute, sir. Hello, everyone. My name is Jaspal Jadeja, and welcome to the role play. It's about food and cultural differences. So, teammates are me, student A, Jaspal Jadeja, student B, Sarah is as a Silpi, student C is Sanjana, and student B is Alshan as a Suhasiniba. So the scene is like they are just entered the dorm room and we are like establishing the room and they just came up and so I will be asking the question. So let's get started. So first is hello. So you are my dorm partners for this 4 years. So hope we get along with these 4 years. So which country are you from? Sir, I think that hello. Sir, Sanjana has a network issue.
Okay, fine, no problem. Uh, can you perform without her, or do you want to wait for some time? For example,
Let me ask.
yeah. So group number 6 can perform first. Later on, you perform in the last. Will it do?
Okay, so we will try.
Fine. So group number 6, if you can start performing, right? Group number 8 will do it later on. Kishan, will it be okay? Kishan, if we
Yes, sir.
ask group number 6 first to perform, right? Before group number 8.
Yes, right, sir.
Okay, thank you, Kishan.
Sir,
Yep.
sir, I was. You told me that I have to add in group one. So I was in group one, and now Nishta is alone. So what to do?
Sir, you told me no that you and Miloni perform at that time. She was with group one, and I called her
Yeah,
that we are together,
was
and
planning.
Okay, fine. No issue, no issue. So Nishta, you are left without performing, right? Group
Yes.
number 6. Okay, fine, no issue. Nishta, you tell me, how was your experience for this kind of role play? You must have, either we all have witnessed this for the first time, right? By the time Sanjana gets back to the network and these people get ready, I would like to talk with you. We can have a small interaction,
Excuse me,
right?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me,
Yeah,
sir.
yes, Silpi.
Sanjana and Suhas are not able to connect with the call.
Okay. So, can you explain the same thing to Nishtha? So she can be replaced by Sanjana's role if it is possible.
So we'll have to discuss about it.
Okay. Can you do that? I give you 2 minutes. You can discuss
Okay,
over
sir.
a phone, right? Or over here only. Shilpi, we do many things runtime. Fine. So you explain Nishta that was Sanjana's role. We'll do it runtime.
Okay, sir.
Can we start now? Group 6. Kishan, what's the position?
No, sir, I don't know.
You asked?
Okay, sir.
Yes, group 8. Are you ready, people?
One minute, sir. We are almost ready. Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
Shilpi, are you people ready? Yashpal?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where is Nishtha?
Yes, sir.
Fine. Okay, go ahead, please.
So we are in the dormitory right now, and I am student A, and there are Silpi and Nishita are from other countries, international students. So I will start. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Maharashtra
Hi.
University. So we are in the same room for 4 years, so I hope we get along with each other.
Yes, of
Yes,
course.
we also hope that.
Okay, so like we just completed our room and decoration and all that stuff. So it's about like lunchtime. So let's just walk to the mess.
Sure.
Let's
You
proceed.
so you will which country are you from?
We are
I'm
from
from
Germany.
Germany.
Oh, so you are both from same country.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you will have no problem with our food, right?
Some problem we might face.
Yeah, because the food here
Okay.
is very spicy.
Yeah, we
Yes.
Indians are famous for. I heard like you guys are in Germany or in Western cultures are very much on fast food in also your like high school cafeteria. So it's true about that? Or you do not eat fast food that much?
Yes, we focus on our health much, and in weekends only we eat so the fast food and all that stuff.
Okay, so like
What
there
is
will
the
be no
traditional
problem.
food over here?
Like we have roti, chapati, ghee, naan, sabjis and all that. Like watering my mouth, thinking about it. You will see when we go to the mess. We Indians
Okay.
are really tradi- like our traditional food. We really cherish it with foreigners and all.
Okay.
So let's go to the mess. It's complete right now.
Done?
So done.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll take the attendance, and looking at the time constraint, I don't want to eat up your lunch time. So what shall I do is I'll share one Google form in the WhatsApp group. Find for batch A, find the feedback, right? So you can fill up the feedback and you can get back to me, right? And by the time Kishan, you get ready with your feedback and the closing remarks by the time I share the attendance sheet, right? So after taking attendance, I'll ask you to share your closing remarks. And along with Kishan, is there anybody who would like to share or comment on today's session can do that? Fine. Fine. So these are the people. Fine. Okay. Enrollment number 1 is Dirga present?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Meet. Okay. I guess there were 2 students absent. One was Mihir, and second was in the lab. Mihir and is Mihir present? Who was second one? Or from group number 6. There were 2 students absent. Mihir and Mithul. Is Mithul present? Mithul, are you there? Okay. The remaining were present, so I'll not go for taking attendance, right? Hello? The remaining students were present, right? During the lab. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Great. Okay. Over to you, Kishan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, over to you. You may share your closing remarks and your comments on today's session.
Okay, sir. So, hello, good afternoon, everyone. So, today we did role play activity, and it's my first time experience to being a moderator of this activity. This activity is very helpful to start communication to other people, and I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you, sir.
Okay. Now, group wise, I think we have 7-8 minutes remaining. So, in 1 minute time, from every group, one student can speak for feedback. We can start. We'll start with the super ready people, group 1. In 1 minute time, just give an overview. I'm going to share the feedback form, right? But in one point or 2 point or no, whatever you wish to share, you can share. Group 1, anyone? Group number 1. Dirga and Disha. Daria, where are people? Are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Experience was good because it's for my side. It's for first time, so I'm facing some problem like sentence and all. How can I speak but honestly, I think that's good idea because now I am quite confident that what can I say and all this. So
Good, good.
thank you so much, sir.
Fine. So we are on a positive note, right? And we are going towards the right direction. Good. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Group.
Yeah.
Fine. Great. Anybody from group 1 would like to share, add on to what Dirga has said, or should I switch to group number 2? Okay, from any group 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, right? In any group, you can unmute your mic and you speak voluntarily.
Yes, sir. I am Parthiv from Group 7.
Yes, Parthiv.
Actually, sir, it was a very good experience and first time online group discussion like role play and common resistance which we face is fear that if we don't speak which we prepare in a great way that we feel that and fear in mind. But if we get more opportunity to speak, then we can become best in this.
Fine.
Okay,
And
sir. Thank you.
yeah, and that was the reason why I did not insist anybody to open or switch on mic along with this camera. I said, okay, this is first time, so there can be a problem. And next time, when I ask you, you make sure that your room where you're sitting in has got soundproof or something like that, so that whatever you speak should not have a background noise, or you are presentable when you on your video, so that you don't feel like what happened, right? So
Yes.
I should give you some time in advance. That's why I didn't insist today in this lecture, right?
Hmm.
Okay, next. Fine. So Nupur, would you like to share? I forget every time. This is EC1, right? You need to ask people. Yes, Nupur.
Yeah, sir, it was a good experience. That first time we discuss in like online
Yeah,
through we
can you tell me
discuss a group.
how did you manage to interact with your group members?
Sir, first of all, we discussed in a chat, but it was not comfortable, and we confused a lot. So we are in a conference, and then we discuss how to manage that thing and how to communicate with each
Fine.
other.
So conference call was WhatsApp call or regular voice call?
It was easy that time to click a button on that WhatsApp call instead of going to the simple call. So we had done a WhatsApp call.
Fine, good. Okay. So this was a role play that we did for the first time online, and I guess next time when we go for group discussion, we'll have more clarity. We'll have more ideas to execute our group discussion well in terms of communication, in terms of English as a language. I hope you must have enjoyed the session. And if you have a question or query, you can definitely post on WhatsApp group, or you can put me there, put there on, we call it DM. I am Deepak Mashru, so you can also DM me, right? Inbox me, and I'll share feedback form very soon, so that you can share your feedback. And in the next lab, 5-7 minutes first, when we use for brainstorming, we will use for the feedback of this session. Is it okay with everybody? I expect a yes in the comment box. If it is okay, you please type yes, so that I can understand, okay, there is no problem.